Hi everyone, I'm Andrea. Soy Andrea. Tengo otro video para ustedes. I have another video for you guys. This video is the interrogation questions we know as who, what, when, where. So I'm going to teach you them in Spanish. I'm going to give you some examples. So let's begin. So with this exercise, I would say, where is the yada yada yada, or how is the blah 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 blah. So I'm going to give you some examples, and I think the best way to get the most out of this exercise is to repeat it with me, write it down so it saves more in your memory, and then start changing the answers. So look up locations and start replacing those answers with locations that you believe that you will need. For example, library, the beach, the certain resort, a supermarket, petrol station or gas station, little items, little locations like that, just to make it easier for you, just to make it more fun and a bit more suited to you. Okay, tenemos. ¿Cómo es la plaza? ¿Es grande? How is the plaza? Is it big? It may not make much sense in English, but that's how we would ask in Spanish. ¿Cómo es? How is? We're really saying ¿Cómo es la plaza? ¿Es grande? How is the plaza? Is it big? It makes 100% sense in Spanish. Not so much in English, but you could replace it with ¿Cómo es la marqueta? How is the market? Is it es grande? Is it a big market? All right, next question. ¿Dónde está el museo? ¿Dónde está el museo? Where is the museum? ¿Quién va al parque? ¿Quién va al parque? Who is going to the park? ¿Quién is who? You can replace parque with el restaurante. ¿Quién va al restaurante? Who is going to the restaurant? That's just a little tip, but you can replace it with any location that suits you more. The next one. ¿Cuándo vamos a la iglesia? ¿Cuándo vamos a la iglesia? When are we going to the church? What I do love about going to places that are full of history, there's amazing churches with, I don't have to tell you, I'm sure you're well aware, even if you're not religious, but just there for the architecture, for the paintings, for the art, just the sheer size of these monuments, definitely worth seeing. There's actually a place in Colombia that I told my mom that we have to visit. It's, where is it? It's called La Lajas Sanctuary. It's in Nariño, the Department of Nariño, which also are known for selling amazing coffee. This church is like really gothic looking. It just looks mesmerizing and gorgeous. If I can get a picture up, I'm not that tech savvy, but I do recommend Googling La Lajas Sanctuary in Colombia, and it's just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like in photos, I think it'd just be much more impressive in person. So that's definitely on the bucket list when we can travel. Just be going through this strange period in history right now where there are so many restrictions, and going to Colombia or in a few countries in South America is not an option. But you know what? Let's just take the time to practice Spanish, to perfect our Spanish, so when we're there, we're sounding pretty native and our experience could be much more immersive, since we're able to talk to the locals a lot more and really get immersed in their culture rather than just stand in the sidelines and look and be shy. No, don't be shy. South America is very friendly, sometimes too friendly. It's not a bad thing. Just very comfortable. People are very comfortable there. So definitely immerse yourself in that culture and ask these questions. They love tourists. Just be careful of scammers as much as I love Colombia. For example, I do have to be careful of where I go and speaking English out loud too much. As in, what I'm trying to say is not to bring too much attention to myself if I'm in certain areas that are not very touristy, more like off-road, because unfortunately there are going to be people, very like small percentage of people that in every country I think that will take the opportunity and try to scam you, rob you or whatever. So just be mindful, but I do recommend stick to the tourist areas in places, in countries where crime is a little bit higher than probably what we're used to. But let's continue with the lesson. My favorite. ¿Qué puente es este? It's my favorite because it just rolls off the tongue. ¿Qué puente es este? ¿Qué puente es este? What bridge? Fountain is fuente, so it sounds the same. What bridge is this? What bridge is this? You may notice when we ask questions in Spanish, our voices kind of go, ooh, ¿qué puente es este? In English, it could be a straight flat, what bridge is this? What bridge is this? But in Spanish, it sounds strange saying it flat. ¿Qué puente es este? We would say it a bit more like a sing-along. ¿Qué puente es este? Or, ¿cuándo vamos a la iglesia? Or, ¿dónde está el museo? You see what I mean? It kind of like has a little of a wave. ¿Dónde está el museo? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? ¿Dónde está la marqueta? So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. You may have to rewatch it, write it down, repeat it, and change the locations to something that suits you more. I think you'll get a lot more out of it. And practice, practice, practice. Until next time, see you later. Ciao.